A little morning song for the morning lobos sat about the place, pondering life, sat at their place of work, or probably not, as they are unemployed, jerking it off under the bed sheets, waiting for the shoe throwers from the Feather King to bring them back to life. All this rubbish is. Got some nice stickers here from Tom Finster. Thanks, Tom Finster. He works in the accounts department, as you all know. Asked if he'd be up for doing a mix for Threshold, so he didn't have time. But, you know, it's nice to get stickers, you know? It's nice. I asked that guy who had done the research into dosage of MDMA and in relation to come downs and also into mental health benefits, if he'd like to come on the show and discuss his research. No reply. It's a running theme. Few people, a few other artists, they don't want to come on. I don't know why. Maybe it was something I said. You know, maybe they're racist towards lobsters. It's perfectly possible in this day and age, isn't it? You know, in the era of Trump, anything is possible. But we motor on, unperturbed. You know, we'll make our own fucking party. Yeah, we don't need the help of outside forces, of, you know, special guests, knowledgeable experts, DJs, producers, people with talent. We don't need them. We don't need their input. We don't need to squeeze enjoyment out of their glands, out of their talent glands. I know that looks different, but it is actually me just squeezing the talent gland. That's just a generic drum and bass producer, probably neurofunk producer, whose talent gland I'm just squeezing just into my eyes. Yeah, Imber, you're right. It's the drum and bass industrial complex. They want to shut us down. They don't like what we're saying. They don't like what we're doing. So we're taking over, boys and girls. We're taking this shit all the way to the end. To the end of the fucking world. It's Tuesday. Is it? Jay, what day of the week is it? Thursday. Okay, it's Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. It's coffee and memes.
Steady job and a couple extra potatoes. That's all I want.
You're getting on. You're pushing 30, Slugger. You know, it's time to think about getting some ambition.
Oh, I always figured I'd live a little bit longer without it.
Don't forget, kid, that what you're trying to do here is to be bright and chipper and entertaining and intelligent and sort of glitzy, and that's funny, and it's kind of cool, and it's interesting, and it's edgy, and all of that. It puts that facade of momentary charisma on you, and if you don't play that out, you actually fail.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Coffee and Memes on Threshold.fm and on YouTube, and just sort of dried and encrusted around one of your nostrils. Just there, just pick it off, pop it into your gob, and you're back in business. Bits and bobs today, guys, bits and bobs, nothing major, but you know, again, we don't need the help of largely incompetent journalists in order to have a good time on this show. We don't need anyone else. We don't need poorly written lab Bible articles. Well, we do. I mean, that's the currency we trade in. But we'll make do with whatever we can glean. Oh, there was one Squiff sent me that I need to load up. Someone died at a gender reveal party. It's finally happened. Let's see if we can get it. Woman dies at gender reveal party. There it is. Okay. But rough times, but it was only going to go one way. Oh, God. Damn, this is rough. See, guys, this is the problem with the social construct of gender. Now it's fucking killing people. Gender is cancelled, ladies and gentlemen. Threshold is now a genderless station. We are just a beige, genderless orb floating in some sort of formaldehyde, and please don't trigger us. Homemade pipe bomb. Wow. Caused accidental death at gender reveal party. Iowa. Dang. Iowa police say event went wrong when cylinder containing gunpowder was taped over, causing it to explode. Yeah, that is a very rough turn of events, I'm afraid. That really is going to put a dampener on the party, isn't it? No. That's the wrong one. Come on, where is it? Oh, God, what am I doing? That's wrong. Christ on a bike. Why is life so difficult? There it is. Hello. Homemade pipe bomb causes accidental death at gender reveal party. Authorities say an Iowa family's attempt at a gender reveal party went horribly wrong when a homemade device that was meant to discharge coloured powder instead exploded like a pipe bomb, killing a 56-year-old woman. Press F to pay respects, everybody. The Marion County Sheriff's Office said Pamela Kreimeier died instantly when debris struck her head on Saturday. That's a rough way to go, man. I'm sorry for her. Before flying another... What? Oh, the debris, not her. Okay. Let's read this one again from the top. The Marion County Sheriff's Office said Pamela died instantly when debris struck her head Saturday before flying another 132 metres and landing in a nearby field in rural Knoxville. Okay, so it was the debris that flew the 132 metres, not Pamela. Kramer was 14 metres from the device when it exploded. That's quite a long way, but family members have been experimenting with explosives in the hope of posting a colourful announcement on social media, authorities said. They welded a metal cylinder to a stand and packed it with gunpowder that they thought would send the coloured baby powder aloft. But authorities say tape covering the top of the cylinder caused it to detonate like a pipe bomb. Law enforcement officials expressed condolences to the family and warned about the dangers of gender reveal parties. Of using explosive materials. I mean, there was that one with the sheriff where he shot at some explosives. I bet that's mentioned. I mean, it must be. If they haven't mentioned, they haven't. Wow. Oh no, they did. Yeah. Okay, thank God for that. That would be very, very poor journalistic research, and frankly, wouldn't be a surprise from The Guardian. To not mention the story about the sheriff who... Was it a sheriff? Or it was... Possibly, yeah. Anyway, it was some sort of law enforcement agent who had some explosives out in the wild for a gender reveal party, shot at it with his shooter, but a shooter made it go off, and it fucking starts a fire, yeah? Fucking wildfire, burnt for about 3 days, caused millions of pounds worth of damage. Yeah, rough times, man. Using explosives to reveal a baby's gender is rare, thankfully. But a similar incident caused a major wildfire in Arizona in 2017 when an off-duty Border Patrol agent... Oh yeah, border shooting Mexicans. He shot some explosives in a gender reveal party. And it accidentally set off a blaze that burned 189 square kilometres, 73 square miles of mostly Forest Service land. The blaze forced about 200 people out of their homes and cost an estimated $8 million in damages and firefighting expenses. The agent, Dennis Dickey, fired a rifle at a homemade target that exploded, sending a blue substance into the air. The explosion started a grass fire that spread quickly. Dickey pleaded guilty on September 2018 to a federal misdemeanor charge of starting a fire without a permit. He was sentenced the following month to 5 years of probation and was ordered to pay an initial payment of $100,000 in restitution and monthly payments of £500. I guess for the rest of his life, to pay off the $8 million in damages. Oopsie. Turns out it was a boy though, so all's well that ends well. Other bits. Sad news about the Brexit 50p, which I know a lot of you are going to be crushed by. But Brexit 50p coins to be shredded and melted down after the latest delay. So I guess that does mean that there are some bad consequences to the delay. I'd just put it off another year. Come on, put it off. Limited edition Brexit 50p coins. Is there any point in reading this out? Peace, prosperity, and friendship with all nations. It was supposed to say. It was supposed to come out on the 29th of March. Oh, it was supposed to come out on the 29th of March this year. Yeah, nah. It's not happening, is it? 31st of October? Nah. End of January 2020? Maybe. Wesley, don't worry. You'll get the Brexit you deserve. Okay, now. What have we got in terms of shoe throwers? Some good bits, actually. Some very naughty bits. Very, very naughty bits. There's a new bit. I'm going to do a bit about it. About a bit. Come on, where are you? Yeah. Disc wrecked. It's spelled D-I-Z-K-R-E-T. Disrect. Is that a... Anyway, it's called Parallel on an EP or a release called Mutation, which is on Kill Tomorrow Records. Don't know. Not heard of that label before. But it's an absolute romper stomper, I will tell you. And here it is. Disrect. Oh wow, it's pronounced discreet. Rough times.
To conquer more planets, we must have them.
It's a naughty bit, I think you'll all agree. Discrect. Alright, it's German for discreet. Es ist diskret auf Deutsch. Vielleicht ist es ein cooler Name, ich habe keine Ahnung. pronounced Disgracht. I don't know what the German for pronounce is. Pronuncieren, maybe. Could be. Wie musst du das pronuncieren? Discreet. I don't know, man. I don't know where I'm going with that. It's fine, though. That's a fucking tune, though. I'll play that out if, if people had let me. Good times. This is a fun one. I mean, it... Look at the dude. Cops. But I don't know why that starts with cops. Cops. Bar patron. Spit on man. Wearing Make America Great Again hat. Not an especially exciting or, wild headline. However, I should get into it. After telling a fellow... After telling a fellow bar patron who was wearing a Make America Great Again hat to go back to Russia, you fucking communist. A Florida man spit on the Donald Trump supporter, according to police who arrested the attacker for battery. Go back to Russia. Firstly, go back to Russia is just a great thing to shout at anyone ever, particularly people you don't like. But look at the dude, Robert Youngblood. Oh, okay, that makes sense because there's a bit. Dang, Youngblood, you wild ass, Youngblood. Look at him. You fucking. I kind of feel like he probably should have said it in an Australian accent. Go, or maybe even a South African. Go back to Russia, you fucking communist. Investigators say Robert Youngblood, 67, and two friends were seated Friday night at the bar in the Hurricane Grill and Wings restaurant in Vero Beach when they were approached by Matthieu Boulard, 43-year-old engineer. As reported in the arrest affidavit, Boulard told Youngblood, "You should go back to Russia, you should go back to Russia, you fucking communist." Boulard then slapped the brim of Youngblood's red MAGA hat. That's funny to imagine it's said in a sort of, I don't know, with a kind of slight patois to it, in referring to the man as Youngblood, just like as a sort of term of slang. And then Youngblood comes up to me and he's like, "Bruv, listen to me, Youngblood, yeah? Are you dumb? Are you dumb, Youngblood? Are you a fucking commie? Are you, blood? Fucking slap the brim of Youngblood's red MAGA hat, yeah? Spit on Youngblood, left the scene, yeah? Man's a commie. Done though. Still. Done though. Still. Yeah? Calm. That's the calm. What? Kids say calm now. Gen Z types. This girl in there the other week. It's just like, wow, that's calm. Like, meaning that's good, that's cool. Yeah, man, that's calm. I don't know, is it an acronym? Is it like, what was the, what's the fucking EDM one? Plur. Peace, love, unity, respect. Yeah, there's no T on the end of respect. Respect. Anyway, slap the brim of Youngblood's red hat, man. Blood's red MAGA hat, yeah? Split on Youngblood, left the scene, yeah? Youngblood, cops say, wrote down the assailant's license plate number, provided it to the police, yeah? Fucking, Anyway, a tag came back on the car registered to the name Ajbul's, to Ajbul's wife. After Youngblood positively identified Ajbul as his attacker, Ajbul told sheriff deputies that, "I was just trying to protect you guys. Because I support law enforcement. Trump supporters are communist and racist." You know what? I've not heard communist leveled at Trump supporters. This is a first. I would say Why? Well, okay. That's now. If you were of the opinion that Trump was colluding with the Russians, election meddling, colluding with the Russians, and was, I don't know, a very authoritarian and was looking to, maybe you could say, I don't get, yeah, it's a leap. It's a leap. Anyway, I was just trying to protect you guys because I support law enforcement. Trump supporters are communist and racist, he continued. I don't even care that I'm going to jail. Wow. What a freedom fighter, man. What a hero. He spat at a geezer in a hat, called him a commie. Round of applause. Let's throw him a fucking parade. Let's start him a GoFundMe. I want him on Rogan's podcast immediately. I'm going to jail. This is actually exciting. Plus, I have more time on this earth than he does anyway. He probably feels so good about himself. What exactly was he doing? He was just sat there. The 67-year-old man, he had a MAGA hat and he was just sat there in a bar eating some wings. Okay. That's pretty... What a fucking commie. Seen above, Ajbal was booked into the... He looks so smug, doesn't he? Jesus. Ajbal, who was born in Germany, okay, scheduled for having a November 19th hearing on the misdemeanor charge. According to the Florida voter records, Ajbal is registered Democrat, while Youngblood is registered Republican. Okay. Cool. Well, that's a wild ride, man. I've not heard of Trump supporters being called communists before, but maybe we should go with that. Why not, man? They're commies. Democrats are Nazis. It's just, why not? Who cares? Words have no meaning anymore. They're all fascists. They're all commies. They're all shape-shifting lizards from outer space. They're all shape-shifting communist vegan lizards. Shape-shifting communist non-binary vegan lizards from outer space, hell-bent on destruction, and just fucking let them get on with it. Just let them have at it. You know, who are we? Who am I to get in the way of their antics? You know, I am but a man. But a man with a penchant for shoe throwers, a beard that needs a trim, a boner that won't go down, and a bumhole that just won't not be sore. What else we have? Joker-related porn searches are still growing because people want to see a clown getting down. And why not, man? Why not? Whatever single topic you can think of, there's porn for that. Yep. Oh, you went to the movies over the weekend. There's low-budget footage out there on internet of the protagonist facing obstacles and reaching climax. Not the movies. What is this? Who's written this? Fema Baka. And if you went to watch Joker, then you might have had a gander online to see what the porn world has to offer in the way of lovable villains. Don't worry, you're not alone, you clown fetishist. Or Jacking Phoenix Stan? Or Whacking Phoenix Stan? Okay. Pornhub has revealed that there has been a massive increase in searches related to Joker. In fact, the folks at the sex website have told the Metro that on the second week of the film's release, there were 2.3 million searches in total. That's a lot of clown buffoonery. But you know, they do have big feet, and you know what they say about big feet. It's over here, I think. Yeah. The search seems to be growing stronger too. In the first 4 days of Arthur Fleck's reintroduction to the world, there were more than 741,000 searches involving the word Joker. On Sunday of that week, Pornhub honchos saw the biggest spike. With, wow, look, there's some stat, there's a graph here. Wow. Incredible times. Mum pays out cheating husband's 5,800 divorce fees in coins. Nice. It seems comic books are very popular for those who are into a bit of role play. when fellow DC blockbuster Suicide Squad was released in 2016, rises in superhero porn rose once again. Only it wasn't Jared Leto's portrayal people were interested in. Margot Robbie's rendition of Harley Quinn stole the show. Yeah, no shit. In fact, Pornhub revealed that the colourful gymnast reigns supreme when it comes to comic book porn favourites. I'm not surprised. Even after 2 years, Harley Quinn is still the most popular movie or game character on Pornhub, with over 10 million searches in 2018 alone. That number's probably going to be increased given the latest edition of the franchise, Birds of Prey, set to drop in 2020. We've added the trailer below. Don't care. To those who can't get enough of the villainous badass known as the Joker's girlfriend. But no jerking off to it, though. Okay, Metro journalist. I won't tug one out to a trailer of Harley Quinn. I promise. Right, come on. More shoe throwers. Let's get this fucking show on the road. Where are we? Let's have this. Never forget. Millbrook. Takura. Let's get this fucking show on the road.
Like you just remember that. Man, I'm not here to rank. I mean, I here for that. You want a little bit of danger, me have the thing for that. A blood clot, weapon of a rhythm, make you deal with that. Man, I go do you favor when man I send for that. Big fatty dog place sound make you catch a heart attack. Don't be looking round like stranger until November that. Cause we not long still we press for time. Remember that. Never forget me too bad. Don't disrespect or you regret me get mad. Never forget what me have. Me have the power to move you in at the dance. Never forget me too bad. Don't disrespect or you regret me get
Cheers, Beldo.
Never forget what me have. Me have the power to move you in at the dance. Have the power to move you in at the dance. Me have the power to move you in at the dance. Have the power to move you in at the dance. Me have the power to move you in at the dance. Never forget what me have. Me have the power to move you in at the dance. Remember that. Like you best remember that. Man, I'm not here to rap. I mean, I here for that. You want a little bit of danger, me have the thing for that. A blood clot, weapon of a rhythm, make you deal with that. Man, and I go do you favor when man I send for that. Big fatty dope play sound, make you catch a heart attack. Don't be looking down like stranger, gone through November that. Cause we not long, still we press for time. Remember that. Never forget me too bad. Don't disrespect or you regret me get mad. Never forget what me have. Me have the power to move you in the dance. Never forget me too bad. Don't disrespect or you regret me get mad. Never forget what me have. Me have the power to move you in the dance.
Wow, Chode's looked into it. He's found that White Lightning was sadly retired in 2009. Yeah, 10 years ago. Press F to pay respect. R.I.P. in peace, White Lightning.
Me have the power to move you in the dance. Dance. Me have the power to move you in the dance.
This is Millbrook and Takura. It's called Never Forget. Oh, it's a lot. Some Viper. Sure, you know it's good. You know it's juicy. You know it's succulent. You know it's full of spunk. Like any good Viper release.
Never forget what me have. Me have the power to move you in the dance. Remember that.
All right, I'll do my best. Thanks. I'll write it down. I'll tie a knot in my handkerchief so as not to forget. Do people still tie knots in handkerchiefs? Handkerchiefs? Does anyone still carry a handkerchief? I feel like that when my grandma died, she was the last, just moments before, she was the last living human to carry a handkerchief. And then, sadly perished. So, anyone's nans out there? Come on, guys. Ring your nan, tell her you love her. Ask her if she still carries a handkerchief. Please. Tell her not to forget that you can move up in the dance. Oh, Robin's wife. But she's Chinese. Okay, doesn't count. Wait, what? I know, grown men. Dimmy says she knows grown-ass men. Grown-ass men with hairy, unbleached anuses that still carry handkerchiefs. Wow. Okay. Dimmy, no, you're not carrying one yourself. What, are you more of a serviettes type of gal? Napkins? Come on, just a beach towel? Yeah, I don't know. Cum rag? What are we taking here? That's what I take a cum rag with me everywhere because you never know. You never know when dick might need to get slung. So it's always worth having something to wipe up with. Last thing you need is having to get bloody dry cleaning wherever you go. Pain in the ass. Apparently, I don't know if I just track these down in the metro, probably. Someone has invented something to clean up the jizz with, finally. Will that be in the sex section? Because, previously, obviously, cum rags alone were not sufficient. Here they are. Yeah, there's now a special spongy tool to soak up semen with after sex. That is a tampon with a stick on the end. Which is fine, I guess. Serena Cody reports on this with a whopping 202 shares. Certainly more than I've ever got for anything. And I actually spend time working on stuff. There's a new intimate trick set to save people time. Oh, it's a time saver, okay. Post-coitus. It's called Come and Gone. I like it. And it'll clean up your sex-related mess. It's a cum rag on a stick, I think, is what we're doing here. We're not talking about the kind of emotional mess that might come with a roll in the hay, like unmet expectations and catching unwanted feels. All right. Very 2019 way of looking at it. We're talking fluid. We're talking, ladies and gentlemen, about the spunk. Instead of turning to fistfuls of tissues and a wad of baby wipes, cum rag through and through. I believe Tenacious D do a branded cum rag, and the description is the Tenacious D branded cum rag. The official Tenacious D branded cum rag, because anything else is just a cum rag. God, I wish I'd thought of that. Instead of turning to fistfuls of tissues or a wad of baby wipes to deal with the cum drip, you can... Why is that highlighted? What? Is this going to do an article about the cum drip? Fucking hell, it's a bit early for this. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my liberal values are tested every day when it comes to reading the Metro. We need to talk about the cum drip, do we? Or are no shares on this one, Alan Scott? No shares. So I guess people don't need to talk about the cum drip. I think that's the insinuation there from the no shares. Apparently I'm talking about it, and I'm the only one. Just me and you, Ellen. Just me and you. Just fucking flying the flag of the cum drip. Because nobody else is prepared to. It's just coffee and memes and the sort of regressive feminist one off of the Metro. Okay, cool. The first time you have sex with someone with a penis, sans condom, you notice it. What in the fuck? Like, why are they... Like, they have articles in the Metro where it's like, we asked 5 straight women what it feels like to have a penis in the vagina. We asked 5 straight guys, 5 gay guys, what it feels like to have their penis in a guy's mouth. It's like, what? I mean, what's the natural end to this? Like, we asked 5 men what it's like to pass urine out of the end of their penis. We spoke to 10 girls to ask them what it feels like to do a poo. I mean, like, the first time you have sex with someone with a penis, sans condom, you'll notice it. Yeah. Because you got a vag full of spunk. Like, it's one of the most natural things in the entire world. Like, yeah, and some of it will come out again. Some of it will stay, you know, for a while. You know, some of it, if under the right circumstances, can go all the way in and make a human inside you. Imagine that. What kind of freakish insanity is that? That the stuff you normally clear up with a fucking rag, if it stays in there long enough, under the right conditions, it can turn into a human. Ellen Scott, have you any idea about this? Why don't you write an article about it? We spoke to 5 women who'd had babies to find out what it was like to be pregnant. We'd always wondered. I mean, not many people have been pregnant before, so these ones better cough up the fucking knowledge. The cold, slimy embrace of their semen sliding down your leg, creating a damp patch on the bed, sitting between your butt cheeks. This is a lengthy story, man. This is like a fucking hell. This is like a 5,000 word article about seminal fluids with gravity not being on their side, falling out of your vagine. Around 5,000 word article on the cum drip, no shares. Well done, Alan Scott. A masterful stroke of journalism. Give that woman a promotion. Woo! Woo! I know I shouldn't... People tell me off sometimes for shitting on other people's creative endeavours. How can you talk about mental health and then shit on other people's creativity? I'm sorry, if your creativity is a long article about the cum drip, you deserve to have someone taking a piss out of you. I do many things to deserve the piss being taken out of me. I made dubstep for many years. Yes? There are many, many things that people will be within any right to take the piss out of me for, and I implore them to do it. God knows they fucking do every day in the chat. Jesus, they say the Brighton homeless problem's so out of control they're presenting radio stations. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Right, let's get back to where were we? These tampons on sticks. Fuck my old bones. Instead of turning to a fistful of tissues or a wad of baby wipes to deal with the cum drip, you can turn to Come and Gone's medical grade sponge. The ninja roll off the bed, penguin walk to the bathroom, and camp out on the toilet just wasn't fun. Gobs of toilet paper later, I still couldn't get it all out. Not to mention my sheets, said company founder Francis Tang. That's why Come and Gone was created. We're on a mission to ban the dripping forever. So what? As soon as the cock comes out, the Come and Gone goes in. Is that the deal here? You need to have one really on hand, or you need to keep upside down so that it stays in before your significant other. You know, no, I don't want to say man. You know, just your partner who has a penis. Yeah. I'm doing my best here, guys. And so then it comes out, and then they will go over if they don't fall asleep. That's a hack joke. They will go and get you one of these, and then pop it in. And I don't know how long do you have to leave it for. The soft material sits on a stick, which you then insert into the vagine. Dab, 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 and you're free to get to work, face the cold hard light of day, or simply roll over for a cozy cuddle. A simple ejac and evac. Right. And if you're still a little unsure, check out the brand's rather graphic instructional video involving a creamy donut. Okay, let's check out their instructional video with the creamy donut. Right, yeah, okay. Well, that's a creamy donut. That's all full of cream now. Okay, now that's going in. And rah! Why? Get that? Yeah, wow. That seems quite intrusive. I know, like, a penis has just gone in there and jizzed, but, like, that seems quite invasive. Yeah. Throw it at the wall. What do you do with them? I mean, it seems like what? Presumably, you just throw that away. That's quite wasteful. You know, in the days, we're in the age of Greta. Yeah, what does Greta think about these? She just looks at you and just goes, "You've stolen my childhood." Yeah, no, fair enough. Right. Under those circumstances, I'd be inclined to agree with her. You just throw it away. Listen, I don't have a vagina. You know, it's not for me to say, I guess. But felching, you know, that's an easy way to get rid of it. I don't know. Rather than coming inside, you could just do it out the window. It's biodegradable, isn't it? You know, waste not, want not. The birds will peck at it. Whatever. That's probably enough about this now. Probably gone on about that too much. Let's have another shoe thrower, palate cleanser. I think we deserve one. Christ, you put up with a lot. Paul SG remix of Manaslu by Florian and Simstar. Cool. Good tune, though. Some dubstep is good. Okay. You get a t-shirt that says, "It's okay to be dubstep." This is Florian, Simster. It's called Manaslu, Paul SG remix. A delightful bit of gear. Yeah. The US military dog that helped take down the ISIS leader. That's the headline, is it? Okay. President Donny T has commented that the wonderful dog that took part in the raid against ISIS leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. None of this makes sense. That's not a correct sentence. Donald Trump has commended. All right. I love that. That's so funny that he calls him wonderful dog. It says that the name of the dog has not been declassified. We have declassified a picture of the wonderful dog, name not declassified, that did such a great job in capturing and killing the leader of ISIS, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, who died like the Islamic scholar whose reach extended all across the Middle East and died. Posting the picture to his 66 million followers on Twitter and pinning it to the top of his account. There he is. What? But look, just look at that good boy. What a good boy. Goodest boy ever, really. Give that boy all the treats. All of the treats. Give him them all. Give him sausages. A whole string of sausages for that good boy. Well done. Thank you for your service, good boy, wonderful dog. Thank you, wonderful dog, name not declassified, for being a good boy. So that's a bit fun, isn't it? Well, what else have they... Have Lad Bible managed to call Baghdadi a hero or something? So that he was just, you know... he was just an innocent imam, just going about his business, and, you know, some evil Americans got to him. During a press conference at the White House on Sunday, Trump gave some insight into the dog's role as he explained that Baghdadi reached the end of the tunnel as our dogs chased him down, adding, he ignited his vest, killing himself and the 3 children. Many people have responded to show their appreciation of the dog's efforts. One said, true hero, thank you for your service. Good boy. Representatives for Texas, Jody Arlington wrote, this weekend, man's best friend was also freedom's best friend. Nice. Wishing a speedy recovery to our favourite 4-legged fighter who served our country alongside the brave special ops team that took down the ISIS leader, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. Do you think, I don't know whether or not perhaps the fellas involved, the ladies involved, the soldiers involved were not allowed to have their pictures shown for, you know, probably then still classified. Because if they were, and the only person getting the fucking credit for it's the dog, I'm just thinking of that meme of the dude like crying, going, "Am I a joke to you?" Yes, what a good boy. Give him all the treats in the world. Damn right. The raid that led to Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi's death took place in northwest Syria, with President Trump explaining that the United States brought the world's greatest terrorist leader to justice, adding, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is dead. Trump went on to explain that the Islamic State leader died whimpering and crying and screaming after he ran towards a dead-end tunnel. Gutted. Good beard, though, I will say. Yep. No. He knew what he was doing beard-wise. I don't think anyone could fault him on that. He added, the thug who tried so hard to intimidate others spent his last moments in utter fear. Total panic and dread, terrified of the American forces bearing down on him. Died like a coward. Well, good work, guys. Nice one. That time. What? Jesus, look at the size of this big boy. Wow. What a chonker. Unbelievable. Australian woman gives birth to... Oh, it's a girl. Oh, Lord, she coming. Australian woman gives birth to baby girl weighing 5.8 kilos. She is a big gal. A bounding baby girl, if ever I've seen one. Wow, what a chonker. A woman in Australia has dubbed her baby daughter a mini sumo wrestler after she was born weighing a whopping 5.8 kilos. That is a big girl. That is, what a whopper. Emma Miller gave birth to Remy Frances Miller last week and says she and her partner Daniel were expecting a big baby, but not quite this big. To make things even more remarkable, little Remy wasn't even full term when she was delivered by emergency caesarean section. The couple from Sydney have two other babies who were born both weighing more than average. Wow, what absolute chonkers. And they seem to be just normal size now. Look at the neck on my man here. They're Australian. He looks like a descendant of Chopper Read, doesn't he? For the uninitiated, the average weight of a newborn is 3.3 kilos. Jesus Christ, that girl is almost twice the average size. Wow, she's thick. that baby is thick. The couple from Sydney have two other babies who are weighing in above average. Emma said she's like a mini sumo wrestler. I did expect to have a larger baby as I had gestational diabetes, but not this big. At 35 weeks, an ultrasound revealed that she was about 4 kilos. But we didn't think she'd grow much more than that. Remy's siblings are over the moon with their newest family member. Emma added, our other children just adore Remy, who is really healthy and content and just thriving. Oh, lovely stuff. Family have had to buy extra clothes for Remy because she's fucking enormous. Because she's already too big for many of the little outfits they bought for her before she was born. Daniel says that when she's out and about with this new baby girl, people can't help but stop and ask questions. They go, fucking hell, mate! Size of that little cunt! Oh my... in God, mate. He told the news outlet when we walked around with her, there's always a crowd of people, midwives, and other new parents, just midwives, just flock out in public, just trying to get McDonald's. Fucking midwives jumping over the counter, just trying to get a glimpse of the chonker. Midwives and other new parents and visitors around her asking about her size because she's so much bigger than all of the other newborns. As Remy was delivered by C-section, Emma has been told that she's fully healed. She can't lift anything weighing more than 6 kilograms, so she's only just able to pick up the little girl. She's about the limit, I've been told. I had an emergency caesarean with my son, and after that elected I would have a caesarean, as it was safer for me and my babies. Yeah, Christ, you wouldn't want that big chonker coming at you. Whew, dearie me, you'd need more than one of those come and gone things up there to, bloody Nora. Christ. Imagine. Jesus, 6 gas about the size of a freaking watermelon. More. Bigger. Wow. Insane. Intense. Unrealistic. Cruel. Unusual. Well, clearly a sign of the end times, guys. I think you will agree. When the babies are getting that big, there's no hope for us all. There's clearly no hope. Look, end of the show. I'm afraid there is no roll call next because Parallaxed he said he was going on a quest. he had to fulfill his destiny about something about a porn star. I don't know. It's spoken to a soothsayer of some kind and informed him of his destiny. So, well, anyway, good luck with that. He'll be back next week. I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. And that'll be fine, I guess. I think, I presume. So don't worry too much about it. Guys, thank you to everyone that's supporting on Patreon. If you want to support on Patreon, that would be very decent of you. It would make me like you more. I think it would win you the respect of your friends and family that I know you've been after. And you would help keep the show going. And also get your name on the VIP list. Like this bunch of bad motherfuckers. Greg Cornford, Oliver Hooper, Tom Ryan, Reece Mosson, Squidgy Beats, Pauly Hutton, Ciarán R, Michael Kedzierski, Matty Tomkins, Dave Long, Joel Potter, Colm Murphy, Sam Howard, Tony J, Richard Patterson, Tom Camm, Stephen Harris, Matthieu Boulard, Jeroen Van Thunderbutt, Mike Pye, Liddy, Unsub, Richard Franks, Thomas Hall, Chode Ryder, John Finison, BDR Crew, Peter Blatchford, Austin Grief Cooper, Gennady Lightfield, James Parry, Hendo Bartendo, Lady Squiffington, Liam the Menace Underwood, Dan fucking Morris, the Guy With No STDs, Ames MC, Josh Williams, Rob Humphrey, Shibby T, Coco Shiva, Dan Elton, Taran Wilmore, Mr. Pope, Double Progressive Science, Actually Spirit, Drum and Bass, Kris Breaks, The Bill, Karissa Barthelson, Odin Bates, Lee Fuller, D, Daniel Jemmy, Flat Sis, Matt Wright, Grant Sullivan, Tom Robertson, Dad Smasher, Connor Smythe, Kevin Kaiser, Chris Shaw, Cosmic Wolf, Meatloaf, Nick Brock, Sean Simpson, Robin Card, Hugh Dana, Sarah Hunt, The Hips Muffs, L Tech, Willay, Ben Virgo, Dan Tweed, Lupe Salazar, Big Watch, My Hill, Mighty Danny, Nick Fleming, Carl Lewis, Gordon, and Liz, Carl Williams, Tom Skipper, unfortunately, it's George DC, Anthony Sharp, Claudio Lushmere, Benny, Dren Roche, Timid, John Forsyth, Anderson, PSN Godlight, MC Hammer Daddy, Your Mum, Near Knowledge, Jason Big 8. Guys, that concludes our episode of Coffee and Memes. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I was triggered, because that would be quite a lot, you know. So until tomorrow, where I'm sure there will be undoubtedly more twiggling. Oh, the twiggling. Oh, I remember the twiggling. You know, I can be triggered by almost anything these days. You know, you'd think you'd have to be some kind of arsehole to be triggered by that, and you'd be right. So until tomorrow, I love you. Be nice to yourself. Be nice to others. Get some fucking work done. Yeah, you know. Stop fucking about. Get some work done. Yeah, you'll feel better afterwards. Okay, guys, I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.